Hey Sweden, how are you? I actually can't hear your answer, but I trust you are well. Alrighty, so this is from Jessica Carlson. Why motorsport for you? Are you from a motorsport family? My dad raced a little bit of cars, when he was younger. So I think when I was a baby, I was at the racetrack a lot, watching him, and you know, my mum was carrying me in her arms. So I guess I got this in my blood at a young age, and then it's all I wanted to do. This is a hard one. Samuel Borkestrom. I hope I got that right. If you weren't a racing driver, what would you have been? I played a bit of tennis when I was young, and I like, you know, one-on-one sports, so tennis would be cool. I like combat sports as well, but I don't know if I have this in my DNA, so I'll say tennis. Jimmy Blomqvist, which is your best overtake in Formula One? Probably both at Monza, actually. The one on Sebastian in 2014 in Monza, the crisscross, that was cool, and also last year in Monza on Bottas. I came from a long way back, so that was a good one into turn one. Christian Kempe, which is your best Grand Prix you have driven in your career so far? Okay, I will actually say Budapest 2014. It was my second F1 victory, and this race was a lot of fun. I had to pass a few guys at the end, and this was a special one for sure. So I enjoyed this a lot. From Magnus Hagnert, what does a shoey taste like? When you win, delicious. If I was to take my shoe off now and do it, it probably wouldn't taste very good. Tobias Carlin, what do you like most and least with the RB13? I like the look. I don't like that it's not fast enough yet, but we are getting there. Max Lenkvist, how do you keep your motivation on top even when you at times know you won't be able to win? It's a good question. I think, you know, we all want to win. I want to win all the time, but you get to a point where you have to be realistic, and even in the best car, you're not winning every race. You know, I don't think there's been a year that one driver won every race. It's important to always try and be the best person you can be on the track. So this is my motivation, just to try and get better. And even if it's for 5th place, know that the 5th was the best that the car could do. David Bjork, when will you be able to challenge for wins this season? We have some updates coming in Barcelona, so I think this will be a big step closer towards the chance for victory. And I hope soon after Barcelona we can do it. Maybe Monaco. Emil Horstrand, what do you think of Marcus Ericsson as a driver and his future in F1? I know Marcus very well, actually, so he's one of my friends in Formula One, and so away from the racetrack I get on with him really well. As a driver, I actually think he's very, very talented. I know as a junior driver, you know, before F1 he was a very, very high prospect, you know, pole position in Macau, which is one of the most difficult tracks we'll ever race on, so that alone is something, you know, you have a high standard for sure. And I think this year is a really good chance for him. You know, he has Pascal as a teammate who's already regarded as a very strong driver, so it'll be a good test for him, and I think if he can produce some good results this year, it will be, I think it will raise good awareness for him in the paddock. Last one, Johan Sundström. 3 rapid fire questions. All right, street circuit or normal circuit? Street circuit. Oversteer or understeer? Oversteer. The Monaco Grand Prix or Indy 500? For me, Monaco. For Alonso, Indy. Thanks for everyone listening in Sweden or watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I know you are supporting Marcus, but if you have a little bit of room to support someone else, hope I convinced you. See you later.